So, the volcanic mine has been improved, quote unquote, once again. But this time it looks more promising than last time. I don't know, we're going to thoroughly test it for hopefully the last time. And other than that, I'll cover like fertile soil where you can, so this fertile soil usually does super compost, but you can, if you have volcanic ash in your inventory, the spell gets upgraded, assuming that you've bought the upgrade from this guy right here. If you have volcanic ash in your inventory, then it takes the runes and volcanic ash and it applies to the patch, like you would as if it was ultra compost. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, stuff in the store has been reduced by like 30%-ish, plus this large water container. So let's go through what actually has happened. So the actual changes made. If the volcanic mine is particularly stable, you'll find the amount of meteorites and earthquakes will now be much lower, so therefore you're going to take less damage. So yeah, then there's this spell. So if you don't have the volcanic ash in your inventory when you cast the spell, it will just cast the normal spell. And another change that promotes teamwork, mining a boulder to the whirlpool, which means getting it all the way to the end of the mine, now rewards all players with an additional 100 points, provided they're downstairs in the mine, so you can't be like upstairs being all safe. Then we've buffed the experience in the volcanic mine by 10%. I'm not sure if that means the reward XP as well, but yeah. Anyway, let's get into mining. And two other things that they changed that I sort of skipped over was they've buffed the fossil rate you can get from mining the boulders. They also changed how fragments are given within the volcanic mine. So basically you get rewarded for mining the earlier stages of the rock, because before you would usually get these fragments like very late on, like once the rock's on the final few steps. Oh no, I'm gonna die. No. But now they've changed it to be either more equal or more emphasis on the start. Which is very obvious, because you'd have like one fragment by now before the update. Yeah, large fossil. Before when I came here, I never got a fossil. Never. I'm pretty sure I never got a fossil here. So yeah, that's nice. Oh. Oops. Oh man. Where's my max cape, dude? Alright, let's see. I start off with 613,919 XP. Boop. 8.8k XP. Hold on. That might be good. I'm gonna whip out a calculator real quick. Alright, so now we've got 627. So 627,457. And then my original XP was 613,919. So I've gained 13,538 XP in 11 minutes. Technically, you can do 5.4 games per hour, but since you spend like another like 30 seconds to resupply and stuff, so it's more like, we'll just say 5 games now because that's more realistic. Times 5 equals 67.6k XP an hour. Alright, we're gonna do some further testing because that is still not very good. Although Zach's preparing for our escape, man. Oh no, we have to get this in. Now come on, we got 32 seconds. I have to leave at 32 seconds, right? No, it needs to go into the whirlpool. No. It didn't get it. Damn it. Come on. The time just skipped down 3 seconds, man. I've been scammed. Come on, boys. We've got this. Sorry, Zach is... Oh, Tharek's getting a thing. No, we have... Yes! Yes! We did it! Yeah! Nice. Well, assuming we can get out, then it'll be nice. Quick. Quick. Where's the ladder? No, where is it? It's so far away. Oh, no, I found it. I had 642k XP before. This is gonna be good, man. This is gonna be good. 642k to... 10.7k XP drop. Nice. Nice indeedy. Let me calculate this. Hold on. Equals 16,353 XP in said 11 minutes. But let's assume 5 games an hour. So times that by 5 and we're getting 81k XP an hour. That is much nicer. So 81k XP an hour, and that was like 2k points. So, well, technically we'd be able to do like 5.2 games an hour. So we do 5.2, then yeah, 85k XP an hour. So that is much nicer, 85k XP an hour, like proven right there. If that's with 10 people and a successful game every time for 5 times an hour. And I guess we'll test the, should we try normal smaller teams or what? But there is an official world like 3-2, wait, what's it called? Is it 3-2-3 or something? Yeah, 3-2-3. You have like double my points. Dude, I have like 3k points. Where'd they come from? But this will be the perfect game if I get over 3k points and this thing gets mined. Yes! Perfect game. Perfect game. I'm throwing my stuff, man. I'm throwing all the stuff. Gotta escape. Oh no. Don't misclick on that thing. Where's my extra 100 points, huh? Thought I was a friend. Everyone's my friend, man. Everyone. Right, 3k points. Let's see. Whoop. 12k XP. Yeah, 12k XP. Let's have a look at the XP. Hi. Okay, so 676 7948 XP. So 7948 times 5.2 equals, hold on, I'm gonna write it down for times 5.2. Oh, 93.3k XP an hour. So yeah, that was like the perfect game. I think I got a good amount of points and we finished it. Yep, 93.3k XP an hour. Nice. Well, let's see how much XPs we get from this. 7.8. Okay, that's not very good. Yeah, so that round I only got 12k XP, and 12k times 5.2 is 62k XP now. So it's varying, man. It's varying. That round I did nothing wrong. I just got bad points. Just RNG on getting all the fragments. So right now I'm ranging between 60k at like very low spectrum to like 95k. Yeah. So I say average probably 80-85k, but we'll test with smaller teams as well. 9k, so it's like decent, but that roughly averages, like that game would average like 78k XP an hour ish, roughly. So we're starting to get an average of around 80k an hour ish. Okay, so final verdict. After some talking to people who have done this before the update in smaller teams, in a team of like 2 to 4 people, I was told you can get a consistent 3k plus points, which is 90 to 100k XP an hour average. So that's in a small team and with knowing what they're doing and people on vents and stuff. In a bigger team between like 4 and 10, you probably won't get 3k points every time, but you'll still get a decent XP rate of between like 70 and I would probably say 85. Then teams bigger than that, it really depends, because having multiple rocks really drags the team down, because people will go for the rock that's further ahead, since you get more fragments, meaning more points, meaning more XP, and they won't help carry the rock that's behind. So smaller teams are best. So I can finally put Volcanic Mine to rest, because finally it's like okay and like sort of worth doing. But me personally, if I was maxing, I would still do Blast Mine, since you get 700k GP plus an hour, and then 70k mine XP an hour. That's at 99, but then this is also at 99, so that's how I'm comparing it. So yeah, that's my final verdict. If you want to do this, it's worth it, man. It's like 90k XP an hour if you can find a good team of 4 people who are leaving too early. I thought it was 32 seconds. 10k XP. It's good. That's like yeah, that's nearly 85k XP an hour again. Oh, that's hilarious. Monkfish floating in lava? Dude, there's 2 monkfish floating in the lava, man. Oh no. I think what it do, I think that's the end of him. Oh, I think what it do is dead. I think what it do dead. I think what it do didn't make it. Alright, let's finally buy this spell. Yes, buy Ash Covered Tome. I'll buy like one of those. Read. The book contains the secrets to an upgraded fertile soul spell, only available to those with access to lunar spells. Oh, yes! You read the spell book and obtain the power to use an upgraded fertile soul spell. You must carry at least 2 volcanic ash in order to empower it. There it is. So it's the same runes, I think. Is that 5 more earth runes? I'm not sure. But if I'm holding 2 volcanic ash, then it applies uber compost. I mean uber compost, what's it called? Ultra compost rather than super compost. Yes. And one concern you might have is, bro, I can't be carrying around volcanic ash. Well, volcanic ash is tradable. I worried about that as well, but I mean not tradable. Well, it is tradable. It's also stackable though. So yeah, it's just one extra infantry spot for the ultra compost. So yeah, turns out I don't have a herb there. Well, that's fine. I don't need a herb there to prove what I'm doing. Okay, so let's throw the Ranar seed in there and inspect the patch. Boop. Inspect. The soil has not been treated. Now I have fertile soil. I have all the runes and 2 volcanic ash, which it requires. And I boop that right in there, and we examine it again. Oop, examine it again. The soil has been treated with ultra compost, and so if I do it again, will it replace it? No, it doesn't. Okay. So yeah, if I use that normally, it would just be super compost. So if I dig these out, I can show you. Dig these out, man. So if we skip this on, if we inspect this, it's not been treated, and then we throw this on without any volcanic ash. Proceed with non-upgraded spell. Boop. And yeah, so now it's just super compost. Coolio. But that is not all. So another thing is, you might notice, 16 extra bank spaces. How do you get these bank spaces? Well, it's customer support week, which means account security. And if your account is secure by having a PIN on your bank account and authenticator, you get 8 extra bank spaces for each that you have. Meaning 16 extra bank spaces. Now you might want to try Volcanic Mine, and I will tell you the best way to get, if you don't have the Kudo requirement already, the best way to get the Kudo's requirements is chop these trees. These trees right here, that's the best way to get fossils. It's about 20 fossils an hour, and it's decent XP an hour, so yeah. And like that's way better than like everything. The next best thing is herbivore, which is about 15 fossils an hour. So yeah, do that if you want to have access to the volcanic mines. Fastest way to do it. But final verdict, I would probably still do blast mine if I was maxing because I would want money. Oh, hoop snakes. Would anyone like to come catch some hoop snakes with me? Royal 18 Edgefill with hoop snakes. Let's get a reaction out of some people. Dude, I'm so tanky. Got my Ellie on. Oh no, I'll get a side of target. Alright, let's release the snakes on the pures, man. Release the snakes on the pures. Alright, hold on. There's some pures here. Release. Roll the hoop snake. Roll the hoop snake. Oh, they won't even notice it. They're not even going to notice the hoop snakes, dude. They're not noticing, dude. Oh, that guy just died. Oh, GF LL, dude. GFLL. Right, they didn't notice how boring. Back to the G. I mean, let's go to the G, I mean. Oh no, I've been noticed. Oh, it's Mr. Biolemon. Dude, this guy's got a black on. That's so cool. Alright, let's roll some snakes, shall we? Let's roll it across this way. Just roll the snake. Oh, it doesn't roll very long. Alright, let's like roll it diagonally. Roll the snake. Can they even see the snake being rolled? Like, bruh, I'm rolling my snakes, man. My snakes are better. Dude, we're rolling all the snakes. Roll it that way. Oh, dude, it goes. Oh, the snakes can go through buildings. I think I like this. Look, dude, the snakes can go through buildings. I think there's more in this. I think we should make it. I think we could make a video dedicated to this. These snakes, they can go. Wait, can they go through walls? If these snakes can go through walls, I think I've just discovered something amazing. Hold on. Dude, roll the snake. Yes, they're rolling in. Dude, this is how you steal from the banks, man. They roll through walls, man. Hacks. Damn it, they're gonna fix this now. Quick, roll into the bank, steal the money. The ruby ring spawn, dude. The ruby. I've got my last snake. This last snake. Very worth it. Alright, Mr. Snake. I've got a mission for you. Go in the cellar, get the ruby ring, and bring it back. Is that? I think that's diagonal. I think that'll get it. Huh. Oh. He just went through the wall.